Welcome to the recap, What United Methodists Need to Know. I'm Chuck Long.
And I'm Lila Marigza. We begin on the island of Maui in Hawaii, where wildfires destroyed the historic town of Lahaina in the deadliest U.S. wildfire in over a century.
Lahaina United Methodist Church was one of the many structures lost in the fire. United Methodists across the connection quickly mobilized, offering prayers and raising money.
The United Methodist Committee on Relief is responding to help those displaced in Maui, as well as countless victims of many other disasters around the world, including hurricanes, floods, and armed conflicts.
When you give to UMCOR, 100% of your gift directly supports people in need. Learn more and donate at umcor.org.
In July, before the fire in Maui, we joined members of Kailua United Methodist Church on the island of Oahu for their monthly beach cleanup.
The beach that we're on right now is consistently rated one of the best in the world. And you can go anywhere on this beach, anywhere at all, take a regular colander and just scoop it up. And when you're done, you will have a handful of little pieces of plastic. And this plastic is not, it's not just stuff that people have been littering while they're here on the beach. This is coming from all over the world.
It's amazing to me how in this this little area right here, how much we're getting. And you compare that with the whole giant beach. This beach is what, 7 miles long or something? Can you imagine?
We found plastic that could kill turtles and other sea life.
One of the things I love about this church is that we enjoy doing things together that care for the environment.
Well, I didn't grow up Methodist, and so when I was in divinity school figuring out my call to ministry there, I picked up the social principles, and I had never read it before, and I was floored that we put a stance in alongside nuclear disarmament, that we would care for all of creation. And it was one of my inspiring reasons to become Methodist, was to see our desire to engage not just in our faith belief, but our faith in practice. And so it has a core place in my ministry, is to lead our congregation to see caring for creation as a means of faithfulness.
As a church, yes, we worship together on Sunday, but we're part of a community.
Well, I just really love helping the earth. It makes me happy. It makes me feel like I've done something good today, so it just sets the mood for my day.
Some of the things I find interesting that we find are, I found a lot of them, they actually are shaped like a cross. I think it's just the luck of the draw of how they break up in the ocean, they wash ashore, but it's kind of nice to see every now and then just a random cross appears out of the sand. So it's almost like being thanked for helping clean up our world.
Love that story. I mean, it really shows putting faith in action.
Well, speaking of putting faith into action, more than 2,500 young people met up in Daytona Beach, Florida for Youth 2023 this summer. Attendees represented 6 countries and 44 U.S. states.
The 4-day event takes place every 4 years and is hosted by Discipleship Ministries. The theme this year was Bold, Being Ourselves, Living Different.
The youth experienced worship services, workshops, Bible study, sunrise communion on the beach, fellowship, and service opportunities.
There was an interactive BeUMC display at the event. Attendees were invited to share their hopes and dreams for the United Methodist Church. Love was a common theme in the testimonials, with one youth sharing, "Love yourself and others because Christ loves you."
Many church leaders left the event feeling hopeful about the future of the denomination, with some saying they witnessed the church at its best.
Now it's time to check in with you. The BeUMC hashtag allows you to share your church's story with the world.
United Methodist Youth in Tanzania gathered for an event focused on transforming the world outside the walls of the church. The young people experienced a time of learning as well as plenty of fellowship and fun.
In Dallas, Texas, volunteers gathered at Lover's Lane United Methodist Church to support the church's ongoing ministry with families experiencing food insecurity. The group packed bags of fresh food to feed 6,000 people. School supplies were also prepared for 97 children.
Notebooks, pencil sharpeners, and other school supplies were donated and distributed to the children at Bravo Mission in the Philippines. The supplies will help 20 students start the school year ready to learn.
Also in the Philippines, a medical and evangelistic mission team took a moment away from their work to connect with each other and spend time in God's creation at a local waterfall.
Where do you see God working in your life and community? Share your story.
Simply add the hashtag BeUMC when you post on social media. Your story might even be featured on a future episode of The Recap. Learn more and be inspired at umc.org/BeUMC.
Thanks for joining us for The Recap. Stay in the know every day on umc.org.
See you next time.